Pope Francis recorded and released an audio message on Thursday, March 6, thanking those who have been praying for his recovery. The Pope, taking labored breaths as he spoke in his native Spanish, expressed his gratitude to everyone who have been praying for him.
Agradezco de todo corazón las oraciones que hacen por mi salud desde la plaza. Los acompaño acá. Que Dios los bendiga y que la Virgen cuide. Gracias.
It was the first time the world has heard the Pope's voice since the 88-year-old pontiff was admitted to Rome's Gemelli Hospital on February 14. The Pope's message was broadcast in St. Peter's Square on Thursday evening. Hundreds of people there applauded when they heard his message. In an update on the Pope's condition released on early Friday Manila time, the Vatican says the Pope's clinical condition remains stable compared to the previous days. It says the Pope did not experience any episodes of respiratory insufficiency on the day. The Vatican also says that in view of the stability of the Pope's clinical picture, the next medical bulletin will be released on Saturday. Two South Korean Air Force fighter jets accidentally dropped 8 bombs on a village during a joint training exercise with U.S. forces on Thursday, March 6, with civilians among 15 people injured, according to officials. Military and government officials said that Air Force KF-16 jets were participating in joint U.S.-South Korea live-fire training exercises in Pucheon, about 25 kilometers south of the heavily fortified border with nuclear-armed North Korea. The Air Force said the two jets accidentally released 8 Mk-82 general-purpose bombs, 4 each which landed outside the designated firing range. An Air Force official told reporters that the pilot appears to have entered incorrect coordinates during the pre-flight preparation process. The Air Force official added the 2 aircraft were meant to fire simultaneously at a target as part of the exercise. According to the Air Force official, it is believed that the first pilot entered incorrect coordinates, leading the second aircraft to drop its munitions as well. In a statement, the Air Force said they deeply regret the unintended release of the bombs, which resulted in civilian casualties, and wish those injured a swift recovery. It said that they will take all necessary measures, including compensation for damages. A Defense Ministry official said an investigation was underway. According to South Korea's National Fire Agency, 15 people were injured, including civilians and military personnel. 1 church building and sections of 2 houses were damaged. A Malacanang official proposed that the government inspect bridges constructed during the Duterte administration following the collapse of the newly opened one in Isabela. Last February 27, the Cabagan-Santa Maria Bridge in Isabela, which connects the towns of Cabagan and Santa Maria, collapsed after a dump truck loaded with boulders passed on it. At least 8 individuals were injured and several vehicles were damaged from the incident. Because of this, President Bongbong Marcos did an inspection of the bridge on Thursday, March 6. The president pointed out the signed flaw and reduction in funding as reasons behind the collapse. Presidential Communications Office Undersecretary Claire Castro, in a briefing on Thursday, says that there should be an inspection of all bridges, especially those built under the administration of former President Rodrigo Duterte.
Maganda rin po na maisbigay nating suggestion at malamang po din yan ang gagawin ng administrasyon. I-inspect po hanggat maaari, lahat po, with the help of DPWH, with the help of LGUs, lahat po ng mga tulay. Lalo-lalo na po yung naisagawa sa panahon ni dating Pangulong Duterte dahil hindi po natin alam kung nagiging under-design din po siya. Kailangan po lahat, hanggat maaari, ay ma-inspect.
According to Castro, the construction of the bridge spanned 3 administrations, beginning with then-President Noynoy Aquino, but 90% of it was completed during the term of Duterte and retrofitted under President Marcos. Castro also said the government's investigation would also determine why the bridge construction proceeded despite the alleged flawed design.
Imbestigahan mula lang ito ay magkaroon ng design up to the time kung bakit pa ito itinuloy kung hindi na magandang i-design noong 2014. Bakit tinapos pa ito sa panahon ni dating Pangulong Duterte at sinasabi pa nilang Duterte legacy ito?
Castro said the investigation would also look into any liability of officials in the Marcos administration.